All forms of trafficking are a gross violation of human rights. All people deserve to feel safe and protected from offenders. So what's the connection between this country musician and human trafficking? Let me take you on a journey. I returned to Cambodia with a group. On one side of the street was a warehouse where children were drugged during the day and forced to sleep. At night, they were given amphetamines and taken to brothels and forced to endure sexual abuse. They were seen as owned property. That day, I met a little girl who was 5 years old, who was being sold 6 to 8 times a night to adult men. In my work over the past 18 years in this sector, and in my role as chair of the Alberta Human Trafficking Task Force, I've met victims who were abused and trafficked near the very same age, right here in Canada, right here in Alberta. The greatest risk factor for being trafficked in Canada is simply being a girl. Currently in Canada, traffickers make an average of $280,800 per year per victim. The average age of first being trafficked in Canada is 12 to 13 years old and younger for Indigenous girls. The journey through trauma, addiction, and mental health challenges is lifelong and must be reflected in treatment and in sentences of those who would abuse and even exploit the misery and trauma of individuals for profit. And I commend the direction of the Edmonton Police Service and the Government of Alberta for their renewed focus on bail reform and not allowing safe haven for criminal activity. There is high value in disrupting criminal enterprises. It's about cooperation, collaboration, and partnerships. We can ensure a human trafficking response which is preventative, restorative, holds criminals accountable, and ensures that every door is open for those experiencing trafficking should they wish to exit. I'd like to share a letter with you right now. You've saved me from some pretty messed up people and situations, and I'm extremely grateful for that. Thank you so much for helping me out of the sex trade and making me realize that I'm worth a whole lot more than I think I am. Every time you guys enter a house, you risk your lives, but you do it to protect ours. I'm so thankful that we're doing this and that we're shifting and that we're thinking about better ways to do what we do. Thank you all so much.